So we all know that we have a weekly limit of coins that we can get in Where Winds Meet, which is 175,000. So you basically have to allocate these coins in a very specific manner so that you're not wasting it on unnecessary stuff. Because you cannot grind for money in this game. You hit a cap, and then it's very hard to earn further coins, especially if you've gotten all the treasure chests and everything on the map and done all the quests. So, if you cannot grind for money, then grind for materials so that you can use your money elsewhere. So that's what I'll be showing you today is the run that I do to get basically almost 400 ore and 100 hides in under half an hour. If you're faster than me, this can be done, even faster. But yeah, I'll just be showing you my inventory. Although it kind of splits up the stacks very weirdly in this game, so it's probably better if I show you the crafting menu. So I have 2,403 ore and 1,113 fur. And of course, I'm going to take the smallest buff that I can get for hides, which is just going to be the 7.5%, just to show you what you can do with such a small buff for your gathering rate. So yeah, I start first at the campfire, or the wayfinder in King, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna miss all my shots here. Yeah, so this video, as you can see, is like 25 minutes, but that's with all these mistakes and stuff. So if you get it down even better than me, you can do this much faster. Also, the time of day is, I believe it's the closest one. It's like at the 9 o'clock on the dial. I forget what that's called, but it's just one ahead of the 9 o'clock position on the clock. I guess the 10 o'clock position, but Also, since we're grabbing hides, might as well grab a bear hide since he's right here. And then we're gonna quickly teleport over to this lake. There'll be 4 deer right here. Also, I do gather all the herbs I can while doing this because, food is good for healing. I think I have like 3,000 herbs as the time of this recording. Yeah, I basically never run out of food. Like, never run out of healing with this this run that I do. I think there's like 11 deer alone at this spot. Very good spot. And then there's going to be like another 7, I believe, over here. Yeah, 7. Alright, on to Sundara Land. And then back to the exact same one that we were at, and instead going to the right. Usually there's another deer, 2 deers in the same spot, but this guy decided to hide behind the cliff. And again, I'm taking all these small detours just to grab a few herbs. So if you're only here for the pelts and maybe the ore, then you can skip a lot of the stuff. Also, I think that deer just popped in. I don't think he was there. Yeah, like here, I travel a little further down the stairs just to grab the 2 herbs. If you're not here for the herbs, you can shorten this run, like shave off a minute or so. Yeah, I missed quite a lot, which again can probably save a few minutes if I actually hit my shots. Also, I don't know how good this is on controller, but with mouse and keyboard, you can do what I was doing, which was just flicking between deer. Also, I missed one back here. I forgot to collect his corpse. Again, you can save even more time by actually collecting what you shoot. And then again, this whole part, like from here, this is all just to collect a bunch of herbs, because at the horse ranch, there are 8 herbs in this small pond. So 1, 2, and then there's 4 in the open water, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 2 in these bushes. So that's 8 herbs. And then on the other pond, just north of here, there's 11 herbs. So again, this is all optional if you don't want or need any herbs. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, do the double jump, 7, and then 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12 herbs actually. So yeah, 20 herbs in total. If you don't want to do that, you could shave off even more minutes. Now we actually start the ore gathering, because we're done hunting. And from here on out, it's just going to be ore and a little bit of herb gathering. So there's a lot of refined iron in the Buddha Valley. And you can also collect these Buddha tears. They give, some fire oil. And I like this spot especially because all the ore is clumped in one spot. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's 12 ore already. And then you're going to have 7 in one spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to have another 5 clumped in one spot. So, yeah, this place is really good for ore. And then you're going to have another 2 here. And then another 3 here. And then from here on, it's a small trickle, because you're going to hit a spot of another 3 ore. Or sorry, 5 ore. So 1, 2. And then 3 in this cave. 1, 2, 3. Also, I do use the Nameless Spear's lock ability, because that restores a bunch of stamina. Since you're going to be running everywhere, it's a good idea to use this while farming, since you can use your wind ability, light ability, I forget what it's called. And then here's the copper mine, where you have like 10 or 11 ore. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ore. Again, all in one spot. And then you're going to have another 5 here if I stop touching the signpost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I missed one. Oh well. And then there's going to be 4 cobblestone here. And yeah, that is the run for the King, if that's how you pronounce it, the King region. I'm just going to quickly show how much ore I got now from all that. So yeah, go into my craft. So I got 2,468 ore. So the difference being, 1,211 hide. So the difference I got from that was I got 65 ore, and I got 98 hides from just the King region. So it's not bad. 100 hides, that's how much you get from a vendor each week for 10,000 coins. So not bad. And then yeah, I'll be running along this river in Kaifeng and be collecting a ton of ore. The only reason I'm going to Kaifeng is just for the ore, because the Kaifeng region has, I believe I'll be getting 300 ore just from this. Also, you can grab a bit of the Dushan Jade here. Also, you may have noticed there's a bunch of wine jars beside every single ore pickup. I put these here just for ease of access, so that I know where every single piece of ore is. Because they're red, they stand out. Also, just looking back, that whole King region for the 100 hide, 65 ore, that only took 15 minutes. So for 15 minutes each day, you could get what a vendor would give you every week. So yeah, that's a pretty good time save, and it takes so little time and saves you a lot of money in the long run. Also, if you did want to put down wine jars for every single one of these ore spots, the wine jars, I believe, only take one ore. So you could do like what I did was I just did a preliminary run where I gathered all the ore. And as I gathered at each spot, I just entered build mode and I placed down a jar of wine, which only costs one ore. So you literally pick up the ore, you craft the wine jar, place it down. Pretty simple. Oh yes, the quarry place. This one has a ton of ore. So that's 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna quickly go up here to grab another 2. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then another 2 here, so that's 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 ore all in one small area. And then yeah, there's a ton here, as I said. It's like just a constant flow of ore in this area. Also, I'm not even sure if I'm taking the optimal route to collect all this stuff, so yeah, as I said, other people can take this and improve on it, because I am by no means perfect at this. Alright, I should be going up here. And I even missed the pebble, so oh well. Also, I'm not sure if the mining buff affects the pickup rates of pebbles. If they do, you could do that and get even more ore. But yes, if the buffs from food does affect the pickup rate of ore, then please let me know. Because yeah, that'll immensely buff the amount of ore you get from all this. Yes, and here I mess up my wind ability just to get up this waterfall. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see how much the spear ability just helps here with just navigating all these waterfalls and stuff. Because you're going to be doing a lot of jumping, a lot of dashing. But of course, that's only if you want to save on time. If you want, you can take it slow. So it's not necessary, it just makes the run faster. Alright, we're gonna go back to the same fast travel point, but we're gonna go to the left instead of the right. Yeah, even around the small village, there's just a ton of ore around the river. Oh, and this spot just has a ton of mushrooms, so I just like stopping by. So many mushrooms. And then, yeah, this is one of those areas where I feel like I could improve on, because here I'm backtracking over to the ridge where there's a ton of ore. And I don't even know if this is the most optimal route to do the ridge. But I like to first travel along the top edge, because there's just a ton of ore sitting at the top. And yeah, you can just wind run and collect everything pretty effortlessly. I missed one there. I missed two there. I missed another there. And yeah, now we start in the ridge. I like to go along the right side first, because if you focus on both sides, you're going to be doing a lot of zigzagging. And, you know, it can be a bit dizzying, and you can start to forget what you picked up. So I just like to stick with one side and collect everything, and then I'll do a run back of everything on the other side. Plus, this allows me to do my wind run and just quickly collect stuff. Which, again, is just a personal thing. If you find it better to zigzag, go right ahead. I also like how I had a false accusation for poaching that I got while doing this run. I guess I was too effective with my hunting at the beginning. Alright, and now for the last stretch, and that's at the Jade Garden? Jade Palace? I think it's Jade Garden. But yeah, this place actually surprisingly has a lot of ore around here. And it's all relatively close to each other. Also, it's already the afternoon. It's almost going into evening. And we started early in the morning. So you kind of want to do this when you have a lot of light, because it gets a little hard to see all your gathering points, or in my case, the wine jars. I am aware that there are lamps that you can build in the game, but they're very large, and so it can be a bit of a pain to navigate around them, especially if they're near the ore placements, or where the ores spawn. And also, I'm not even sure if this jade area or the garden area is even worth getting all this, because it is a little hard to navigate. So yeah, it might not be time effective. And there we go. that's the last of the ore collected. Now, if we look at the total amount, we'll have 2,760, which is 300 ore we got from Kaifeng alone. So, yeah, that's basically a total of 365 ore and 100 pelts. And I didn't check how much herbs I gathered, but that's around 100 herbs as well. All under 25 minutes, and you can do this daily. So with this method, I've never had to buy any upgrade materials from the vendors ever. So I've probably saved hundreds of thousands of coins at this point. And yeah, it only takes 25 minutes a day. Because weekly, I believe there's only 2 vendors that each sell 100 units of each material. So instead of waiting a week to get 200, you could spend 25 minutes and get almost 400 ore alone. So, yeah, it saves quite a lot of money. Of course, there's always room for improvement. I am by no means perfect. There might even be better routes, but this is just the one I do. And yeah, it saved me quite a lot. All right, see you later.